Yo, what's the deal, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of O's Closet. If you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. With that said, let's get into today's topic. A little different setup, as you can see. We coming to you live from my guy Dino's crib, fam. Say what's up to the people, Dino.
How you doing?
Yeah, today I'm gonna give you guys my top 5 favorite tattoos. Let's go. So let me tell you guys what I'm getting. Alright, I'm getting the portrait of Fred Hampton. If you guys don't know about Fred Hampton, he was part of the Black Panther Party during the Civil Rights Movement in the 1960s. And he was an incredible leader, really known for being able to bring blacks and whites together peacefully. And obviously at that time you can understand why they didn't want that to happen, didn't want that to occur, you know. As you can see, we're kind of still fighting things that they were fighting for. I see a lot of himself in me, you know, or I see myself, I see a lot of me in him. Someone I feel like I could bring large groups of people together, you know, no matter the race, you know, and get people to just vibe and be together, you know, be one race and be all. So yeah, something that it's a very powerful piece to me, you know, something that, you know, I want it on my body. So I'm all about dope pieces and people that move me and things that move me, things that are authentic to me. Your body's a canvas, you know, whether you want it blank or whether you want to put it with art, you know, it's all your flavor. So that's what we're doing today. We just got started. It's biting. All right, tattoo number 5, we got the Hindu Hamza. For Hindus, it was all about protecting them from the evil eye, you know, protecting them from bad energy, you know, negative juju. You know, that's why people kind of tend to like sage their house and, you know, get rid of like all the evil spirits. You know, if you know me, you know, I'm big on positive energy, positive living, right? I even got that tatted around my wrist as well. I'm always about just keeping the right energy around me. Anything that's negative, I want to be distant, far away as possible from it, you know, and that's just exactly what that symbolizes on my stomach. It's in the core, and, you know, there's a reason for that placement. It's in the center of my being, you know, that is, I don't want no negative energy starting from the core, from my foundation, and to come exude out from my pores, you know. So
hey Siri, call wifey.
Calling wifey right hard.
Almost like the Jetsons.
Oh, and by the way, we don't have no whiskey today, but we got a little micheladas, you know. We're over here embracing the Hispanic culture, you know, with my dog Dino. So it's only right that I show my respect and we do it his way. You feel me? I'm in his house, his rules. You feel me? By the way, we're in this the man cave.
The man cave.
This the man cave, and it's decked out in Lakers and Raiders everywhere. And if y'all know anything about football and rivalries and, you know, things of that sort, you know Denver Broncos and Oakland Raiders, or excuse me, Las Vegas Raiders are like some of the biggest rivals in NFL history. So the fact that we even got love to be up in here and just share the space, you know, it's a serious thing. Like them type of fans, they take that shit serious. If not, if y'all think I'm playing, Google, put some music. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up right here. Check this out.
What's this? Wow.
Wow. Right off the bat, those two in particular.
No, because the officials were.
Okay, getting into tip.
Those hot ones, baby. Them hot ones.
Them hot ones, fam. This shit spicy, boy.
This is spicy.
This shit biting, boy. Get a glass of milk. Oh, okay. Tattoo number 4. Sheesh. Oh, tattoo number 4 is my Om. Okay. First of all, let me tell you that the meaning of the Om basically means I am. The light in me sees the light in you, or the God in me sees the God in you. You know, it's all about respect and seeing the next man is the same thing as you are. You know, I'm not better than anybody. You know, I'm just like you and the next person. I want everything to be equal. I want everything to be fair, and I treat people how I want to be treated. He ain't treating me how I'm treating him right now, though. The boys hot ones, boy.
How's the back feeling?
We all right?
Shit, I don't feel a thing.
Yeah, we doing all
I
right.
don't feel a thing.
Hey, we doing all right right now, fam. We're doing all right. It's not gonna be like this forever, though. There's darker days ahead. But you know, we focused. We got a positive mindset. You know, I know things gonna be all right.
That's the Jameson.
Okay.
This is the pickle juice.
Okay, a little pickle back.
Yeah.
All right. Damn, fam.
And just in case you like it, there's some more right here. Let me put that the bottom right here. Hey, you got it calms the nerves, makes it right. Shit, that's all that matters.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, like the nerves do need to be calm, fam. And they jumping right now.
Yeah, you
Golly.
gotta say, hey,
Gotta woosah.
you gotta say he Mexican and Irish, so we gotta do both.
You gotta.
Oh shit!
All right, Jameson with a pickleback, first time. Goodness gracious.
You take the shot and then right after you chase it. You chase it with the pickle juice. It kills that taste instantly. But you can only do it with Jameson. You can't do it with nothing else.
All right,
Only Jameson.
Here we go. Let's see what it do. He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying, fam.
Smooth
He
on.
wasn't lying, Smooth. Hey. Hey.
That's just smooth right there.
Hey, that's smooth. That's cool when you chilling with the homies or when you got a wife or a girl. When you trying to get a shorty? Nah. You can't be having no pickle on your breath, fam. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it, fam. That ain't it. I promise you, that ain't it, yo. Nah, fam. Hell no. No, sir.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to be on the beach, fam.
Yeah.
And
some
right now,
pickle juice in the
right
whiskey.
now, I'm on the desert.
Yeah.
Just gotta thug it out. Thug it out. Oh, fuck. This shit crazy. Shit like hot ones. Instead of hot sauce, it's like hot needles. That shit's fucked up, fam. So as I'm getting scraped up back here, let's hop into tattoo number 3. All right, so tattoo number 3 is the elephant, which is on the opposite side, on the right side of my rib cage. A couple unique stories about the elephant. One is a cover up. All right, so I ended up getting a tattoo on my birthday. It might have been my 19th birthday. Yeah, I think it was my 19th birthday, my freshman year. I got a tattoo of a dove with the olive branch on my ribs, and it was cool. It was cool, but it was just small, and you know, there's really no story. There's really wasn't a bigger story that I could paint around it, and I kind of just wanted it to change. And that's the thing about ink, you know. That's the crazy part. That's why it's like I know a lot of like older people or just adults advise, you know, youngins to not get it or to wait, you know, and that's just because like your mind is still developing, you're still developing as a person, you know, and like what you thought 10 years ago, it's definitely not who you're gonna be, you know, 10 years from now. So I wanted to cover it up, you know, I had to come to Dino, you know, and one thing about the elephant, you know, I found out in traveling to Africa in 2017 was, you know, my whole life I always thought that the lion was the king of the jungle. You always hear that, like you're actually out there in the terrain and you get to see like these wild animals up close and personal. You get to truly understand that nothing, and I repeat, nothing in the wild is messing with the elephant. Nothing. We were on a little safari truck and we seen an elephant. Our guide actually smelled the elephant, which is crazy. You know, when you're out there, you get, you know, you adapt. He could smell that the elephant released like testosterone, and he could smell it. So he's like, oh man, he's gonna be charged up. So we seen him from, you know, around on the backside of the tree, came around the tree. As you can see right here, he's running full speed ahead. He started to charge us, and we had to back up out of there, you know, and let him know that we retreat. You know, we respect his space. But it was in that moment that I was like, yo, I've never seen something like so much power, so much mass in my life. Like I never thought something so big could move so fast. Like these are the true kings of the jungle, and they move with grace and polite animals. They don't want no problems, but like if you start some shit with them, you know, there's gonna be a huge uproar. I see that in myself. You know, I don't want no problems with nobody. You know, inside it's a giant elephant that's like ready to roar at any given moment. You know, if it has to come to that. So, and I definitely see myself as a king. That's the mentality I have. I'm a king. So everyone should feel like they're a king and queen in their own head, in their own right, you know, in their own world, you know, respectfully. But yeah, so that is tattoo number 3, the elephant. Me and Dino, we gotta go back and touch that up, Dino.
Oh yeah.
Sure. I gotta bring them. Give me some
and those ribs, baby, those ribs ain't no joke.
Ribs, fam.
Yeah. And it was a cover up, so yeah, we gotta double layer it.
Yeah. You know, the crazy thing is like something that I think that you should do if you do get tattoos, like especially really dope ones, portraits and shit like that, when you can, that I've never done it, but I intend to at some point, come back and re-hit it. Let the artist come back in and touch up on the fine details, you know, because it's just like anything, you know, like someone gives you a job that you could do over 3 days, you know, and you make them do it in one. We're all going to be wishing we had a little more time to do that, you know. So yeah, I say that I haven't done it because it's like, shit, if I go get a tattoo, I'm getting something new. The last thing I want to do is go get a tattoo on some shit that hurt, and I look down and this shit I already have. So, but once I finish getting blasted, like once I'm complete, then we're gonna work our way back, touch him on up, you know. It's a lifetime journey here. They ain't going anywhere. So we make sure they always look nice and tight. You know, as you get older, things fade, just tighten it up. So I gotta have some of my enchilada. All right, tattoo number 2 is the Laughing Buddha. All right, I got it on the left side of my rib cage. Terrible spot to get a tattoo if you know anything about getting tattoos, but one of the reasons why I got it is because I was just doing some research on Buddhas. I really found myself into Buddhas, you know, and wanted to know more about them, and just stumbled across Laughing Buddha, right? And the interesting thing about him was that, you know, he's always seen with a smile on his face and like great positive energy, but he carried like everything with him, like all his riches, like everything that belonged to him, he carried it with him in a bag, you know. I thought that was really symbolic to, you know, who he is as a person. You know, he doesn't need much, you know. He is who he is. He comes, he's the life of the party. Everyone wants to be around him. He's always got good energy, you know, and that's all he brings. Laughing Buddha. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna get into my first, by far, most favorite tat on my body, which is the Bob Marley portrait.
Shit, we had a good time with the Bob Marley. I think that was the introduction right there. That was the introduction. That was the beginning. And that was the best one because it got him started. Made him a believer.
Made him a believer.
Yeah. No more college tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to the lead now.
Yeah, we're going to the lead, dog. Hey. fuck them college tats. I need some of them league tats, fam. Yeah. For real. I need people to see my shit on the screen and be like, oh, damn, that's Bob Marley? Not like, what is that? It's a big difference. You got some of those what is that tattoos? I do too. Don't play yourself. So, obviously, we all know what Bob Marley is, or what he embodies, what he stood for, what he believed in. You know, I believe in those same things. You know, I believe in peace and love and unity and just bringing people together. And I love how he did it creatively through his art, you know, and his God-given talent. Interesting story about the Bob and my relationship with Dino. Dino actually did this portrait of Bob Marley at the at the LA Expo.
Yeah, Tattoo Expo, LAX.
Yep. At the Tattoo Expo. I think this was like back in 2014 or 2015, maybe 2015 in the summer. But I met Dino through a really great friend of mine from college named Gray, and he had been doing all of Gray's work for like
since high school, through high school all the way up to college.
In college, if you're into tattoos, you understand what this is about. When you first want some tattoos, you just want to get ink on your body, whatever it is. I think when you're young, you'll make the best decisions, and you think about the most affordable thing. But the thing about tattoos, ink scars, they're with you forever. You think about, you get what you pay for with ink and tattoos. So with all of that said, I got some tattoos that I'm probably not too proud of, but we'll get to that a little later. But anyways, I had always admired Gray's work, you know, like the art on his body was always dope. So I was like, damn, like I gotta get tatted by your dude, bro. I gotta get tatted by your dude. And then opportunity came, man. I pulled up on Dino, met him there, and he killed it. We actually, I think we took like what, 4th place in the competition. So yeah, it was a competition day. Shit was lit. It was dope. Since then, you know, Dino's been the only person that tattoos on my body. So yeah, that's a little story about my favorite portrait. I mean, my favorite tattoo on the body, Bob Marley Jones. Yeah, that concludes my top 5 favorite tattoos. You know, what kind of episode of tattoos would this be without me talking about my first tattoo, right? We got to talk about that, right? So my first tattoo is right here on the arm, the O with the crown. You know, it's like a young black kid, fam. Your first tattoo, you know, it can't be nothing crazy. So it's got to be safe. Like, this is how you convince, you know, your people to let you get the tattoo. Or if you do get caught with one, if they didn't allow you to, this is how you explain it. You say, hey, you know, my name is Omar, so you know, it's gonna be with me for the rest of my life, right? I throw a crown on because I think I'm a king. I thought I was a king, you know? Yeah, so that was my safe haven. That was my reason for getting it. To be honest, I really just wanted some ink. I didn't know what else I wanted. It was like, what else could make sense? You know, what else could I live and die with? I could live and die with an O with the crown, fam. I threw the superstar on the crown, which is crazy. But my pop, it's crazy. My pops and you know, coaches back in the day in high school and shit used to call me superstar. So we threw that on the crown. It's crazy. I've been wanting to like add to it and shit like that, but I think I gotta just leave it how it is. It's like one of those, it's like one of the pieces of art. You just don't change. It just is what it is. You know, I don't know who did it. I remember where I got it done. It was swap meet in freaking San Bernardino, in the Dino, you know, in the IE. Yeah, actually, you know what? Scratch that. I got it in my homie's garage. My homie had another homie who just started tattooing and was like, yo, come through. And I was like, all right, bet, let's do it. That shit was so stupid. I tell you, when you're young, you make poor decisions. It's because you lack experience. He fucked my shit off. One day, my dad, I used to walk around the house with a white beater on all the time. And then I got the tattoos, and then I started walking around with like the shirt. One day I forgot, had my wife beater on. My dad was like, yo, who drew that on you? And I was like, oh shit, some boys was playing at practice, they did that. And then another time, I got over with that one. Then another time, he saw it again. I was just like, oh yeah, I got a tattoo. And he was just like, oh, okay, well, it's your body. I didn't expect him to respond that way. But the fact that he did gave me the courage to ask him to help me get it fixed the right way, right? So he gave me some money, helped me find a better tattoo artist, and he went over there and retouched it up, you know, made my lines a lot straighter. But as you can see, this tattoo is like really thick. It's kind of like raised even off the skin. And that's because I had to go over it twice. So, you know, you mess with the right guy, you only have to do it once, or girl. So let that be a lesson to y'all.
Well, as long as the body says yeah.
Hurt boys, so it's after 5.5 long hours, we finally finished. Take a look. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, bang that like button, comment which tattoo you think hurt the most, subscribe, and on that note, I'm hurting.